You are now smelling the StenchCast.
What's that smell?
Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to StenchCast. We are your hosts, Penches and Smenches. I am the Penches.
I'm the Smont Splits.
Just a little note, I was sick at the time of recording this and at the time that I'm currently editing this, so you're going to hear me mouth breathing because I can't breathe out of my nose. So, you're welcome. And also, I couldn't string together a single coherent thought, so enjoy that as well.
The entire fucking episode. Talking about the game I'm playing today, which is Helldivers. So, what do you got for us, Joe, on episode 53?
I'd say a little bit more than I normally do, which isn't saying much because I normally have nothing.
Yeah, it's a pretty low bar.
Yeah, so, but yeah,
Actually, I do want to remark, I am sick, so I
Yeah.
apologize for any undue grogginess.
mhm. But yeah, I got the epic funny, what is it, the YouTube partnership.
Fuck yeah!
The first level of that, which includes supers, super chats, whatever, the memberships, and like I think it was like a way you could set up like merch or like shopping or some crap. I don't know.
Yeah,
But-
that's fucking awesome.
I got that first level, which is epic. And I was at one point I was like, you know what? If I keep this growth up at the rate I've been growing, like I'll hit the next milestone in no time, which is 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. I already have the watch hours. Subscribers have been pouring in, you know, maybe I'll hit it. But my recent like Left 4 Dead videos have just been dead compared to the others.
With mine, they've been doing a little bit better than they were before, but
Yeah,
not much better now.
yeah.
Like they pick up they pick up speed really quickly, and then all of a sudden they just drop.
Yeah, they plateau. But yeah, my last two Left 4 Dead videos have gotten like less than 500 views each.
Yeah.
Which compared to the other ones, which have gotten like over 2,000 per, like over 3,000. I mean, I didn't expect it to like continuously be over 2,000 views per video. I did expect it to continuously like lower and lower, but I didn't expect the massive just drop. And a big thing with it is, it's just like I don't think it's being recommended to like anyone,
Yeah, that's fair.
because most of the views are subscribers only. Like the little funny bar that like there was like a time period where people were like showing the non-subscribers and subscribers.
I noticed a
watching these-
percentage of my viewers aren't subscribed to my channel.
Yeah. Like I was looking at that bar, and it was just like almost, it was like 99% were subscribed, and I was like, man, this is like every YouTuber's wet dream, except I have, it's like 300 views.
Yeah,
um,
it's real.
yeah, but like I don't know, like I was trying to like think of if it was like maybe the thumbnail wasn't the greatest, which I mean I wouldn't expect. I mean, if you make like the same ish style thumbnails, I mean I don't really think that would change much. I don't know if it's just that people really like kept seeing the video and were like, I'm not interested in this, and just it stopped being recommended.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah. One of the dudes in my fucking match just pulled out a fucking mech suit, which isn't supposed to be in the game yet. I'll talk about that later. Go ahead. Continue. What the fuck?
Yeah. I was also like,
he just stepped on one of my teammates and killed him. Alright.
Yeah, I was trying to look through thumbnails, you know, go in the videos and see if it was like a swear in the first minute, because I remember that's like a big thing where I don't know if it's like demonetization or lower impressions rate or something, but like if you swear in the first minute, it's like bad for your video or something.
Right.
And so I was just going through like checking all the boxes of what it could be, like why I'm not getting recommended as much. And I really couldn't find anything. So I still don't know why. It could just like I really don't know because hold on, let me check the numbers real quick because let's go to this one. So the impressions, the amount of impressions that my Left 4 Dead Dark Carnival finale part 2 or whatever, or Dark Carnival part 3, the last Left 4 Dead video that did well, besides the solo pistol or whatever, it got let's do after 9 hours because that's where it jumped. I got 15,000 impressions in 9 hours, which is incredible.
Yeah.
For me. And my latest one that I just posted, the Hard Rain Part 1, after a day and 9 hours, it's gotten 300. Wait, no, that's views. It's gotten 1,200 impressions. Nowhere
Right.
near the same number. So it's, I really have no idea why it's just not, my videos aren't being recommended. Probably
feel
just
that.
like the same. I don't know, cause like a part of me thinks it's like, oh, it's like the same content, you know, it's like not being recommended, but at the same time, consistency is rewarded with YouTube. So
Right.
I really don't know, but I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'll make a different. I mean, the 7 Days to Die video. I don't know if that one really counts, considering it was a part 2 and some already did. I don't even know, but definitely new ideas for videos coming soon, hopefully, so I can leave the drought of impressions.
I'm sorry. One of the dudes died. I think it was the host. He died right at extraction, and I called him back in with reinforcement. And there's a thing you can do where like you can emote, and it'll wait for your teammate to join you in that emote. Like you can give fist bumps, hugs, and he didn't reciprocate my emotes, so I shot him in the back with my machine gun right as he was on the ramp to the extract vehicle.
Right?
Anyway, I'm sorry. He died. Yeah, failed to extract. He
Yeah,
he
died.
collapsed immediately.
Frank.
But continue.
Yeah. So
Apologies again.
yeah, that I think that's. I wanted to wrap that up on the YouTube, but also different topic. I broke my monitor. Very,
Again.
very sad story. Oh, this time it's bad.
How?
So this is. I'll get into that, but basically I have a 3 monitor setup.
Why?
Because the first monitor I had, the resolution is like 1280 by like garbage. It's not the greatest. And also I wanted a second monitor, so I bought a second monitor. It was good, like 1980 by 1080p, like 60 refresh rate, which is like normal. You know, it's a good monitor. And I mentioned before on previous episodes that while playing Bone Lab, getting mad at the level where you get the tall guy and you have to climb through that. This was like before it was even patched too, so I was getting mad at that, and I was playing in front of my computer and I was making the motion of like trying to climb. So I was like putting my controllers in the air and like going down, and I just punched the corner of my monitor while in
Why?
VR. Because it just happens, you know. And then there was, well, it still is this like mark in the top right.
Yeah.
It's
Black
not like
splotch.
horrible. Yeah, it turned. It was like, it was just a crack with a little bit of like some effect as if like the screen was being pressed down on. But like over time, it has grown a little bit, but I think it stopped. But yeah, so that was like real. It was just a big pain in the ass. because it was the top right of the screen. A lot of games have different like HUD elements in the top right.
So you
And
got a
it was
new
super
one. You got a new.
Yeah, so I got a third monitor, and you know it's a really it was a really nice monitor, 75 hertz refresh rate, 1080p, whatever, the 1920 by 1080. It was really good. And then Sunday morning, I woke up. It was not my day really. I mean, I woke up. I was feeling good, you know, it was whatever. Um, and I was like, all right, or yeah, it was Sunday, yeah. And I was like, all right, let's go. I spent all night like editing and making a thumbnail. I was like up to like 3 in the morning. I edited the hard rain video, made the thumbnail, filled out all the stuff. And I was like, all right, well, I got it. I'm feeling pretty good about this. I told some guy on my 7 Days to Die video, he commented, and I was like, I forget what he said exactly, but I told him the hard rain video would be out the next day, and I wanted to deliver, which I did. And I'm really glad I did. So you know, I was feeling pretty good, and I woke up, you know, feeling pretty good. But I went to my computer to check and see if it was completely uploaded in time to go up at 1 p.m. And this was around like 10 o'clock because I had to go into work at
Right.
11. And I get to my computer, and I find that my computer decided that night was the perfect night to install Windows updates. And yeah, so I was like, oh, cool, my computer's been restarted. Well, I sure hope it restarted after my video was done uploading. It didn't. I open up YouTube Studio, and the video's at 40% uploaded, and it goes up, and it was supposed to go up in like 3-4 hours. And knowing my Wi-Fi, I was like, this is impossible. So I queued it for like 4 o'clock or something, and you know, I was a little livid. I was quite mad. So I was like, you know what?
As you
I'm
should
gonna,
be.
yeah, I'm gonna throw my mouse, you know, a little bit. I always do. It's quite sturdy. It's a good mouse.
Oh.
I threw it at my desk. It
Oh.
bounced up perfectly into my monitor, straight smack dab in the center. Massive crack. The entire screen was like, kind of ruined. And I was, was I mad?
Oh.
You know, after all that, I decided, you know what? Now I'm like even more mad. I want to let out some more anger. My monitor's already ruined, so I just reeled back and bam, punched my monitor. First time I've ever actually punched my monitor in anger.
I mean, hey, it's already broken.
Yeah, that was my thought process. I was like, oh, well, it's already ruined.
Did you cut your
How
hand
about I
up
ruin
though?
it some more? Hmm?
Did your hand get cut up though?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't punch it that hard. I'm gonna be real. It's still plugged in. It's still on. I'm still using it.
Oh.
Like, hold on. I'm gonna take a picture of this. I'm gonna make sure there's no like personal information on it real quick. But I'm gonna take a picture of it and send it to you. You can put it up.
If I remember to.
Yeah, if you remember to. If not, I'll make like a community post or some crap. I don't know
There you go.
if I remember to.
Thank
Let
you.
me go. Oops, that's not what I wanted. But yeah, it's just it's quite in bad shape, and now I'm quite sad because I used this monitor. It is my main monitor. You know, it was nice and pristine. It was really good. I really enjoyed having 3 monitors because it not only did it like was it just like convenient to just have so much space, but especially with the editing, I could just pull up like the third monitor and that'd be it. And it'd be really nice. I can, but now it's just, yeah, no thank. Yeah, it just doesn't. It's fucked.
Yeah.
I sent it to you over Instagram.
I suppose you learned something.
Yeah, I learned that if I want to throw my mouse, it's better to throw it at the floor.
Yeah, so your mouse shatters instead of your screen.
Yeah, no, my mouse is like actually.
Oh my god! Holy fuck!
Yeah.
I love how the only two things you can see are Steam and OBS. That's all you need, baby.
Because at like some point, they like went on my desktop, and they just went on like my other monitor and just like in the middle of the screen, and those are the only two like icons on the desktop.
I also
But
love how your
you can
mouse
perfectly see it.
icon is just completely fine and unobscured.
Yeah.
Incredible.
But it's quite bad. I think you can kind of see like where each thing happened. Like the mouse is kind of a bit up towards the left. I guess it has like 3 cracks coming out of it, like the spot of impact. But then you
Yeah.
can really see where the fist made an impact.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no, Sunday was not my day, and I go into work.
You don't say!
Yeah, no, this was yesterday too, actually. Dating the recording, but who cares? But yeah, I go into work, and Sunday mornings are notoriously the worst shift possible. Like if I could work any shift other than Sunday morning, I would 10 times out of 10.
No doubt.
But yeah, I go in, and you know, the weekends it's usually just like the boss doesn't come in. It's kind of lax, except for Sunday mornings where it's like every single person in town and their mother wants a sandwich. But
Yeah.
I go in. The boss is there. You know, why not? I'm walking in with fucking Crocs on, like, ooh, I hope she doesn't really. I mean, she doesn't. She really doesn't care because I'm like the best employee ever. And I reminded that daily that I'm like the best ever, by her and customers, and it's just the greatest feeling ever.
Yeah?
But yeah, so I was like, I don't know, I knew from the second that I walked into that building, I was like, today's gonna be so fucking bad, and we got absolutely slammed, like more so than a normal Sunday morning, which actually kind of made me glad to have the boss there because she did help out. She like manned the register and did like drive through orders. But
Would you have been there by yourself if she hadn't been?
Yep.
Wow.
Would have been there by my because that's what we do on weekends is one person in the morning and one in the night. I mean, she's changed that after the Sunday. She changed
forgot about that.
So it's now like 2 people in the morning, and then like the second person that comes in the morning, they don't come in as early, but they stay later to help out at the night.
Dude,
But
I completely fucking forgot about that.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know, me and Joe used to work at the same Subway. I work at a different one now in the summers still, but, you know. And, like, the way the Subway I work at, again in the summers, does not work that way. There is always at least 2 people working, except an hour before closing when there's only 1 person.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
You just have more money. Yeah, but
Give me your money.
yeah, but there's that, and it was so busy. We ran out of bread even. And we had to pull like bread like halfway through the day. That was incredible. Send that to me in the mail. I want to sniff that later.
Real.
But yeah, we ran out of bread. It was running stations, you know, mountain of dishes, all the whole 9 yards, you know. You know, I come home and it's quite enjoyable. I got to relax and all that. But then I went to work again today for another 11 to 7, which was my 5th day working in a row.
Yeah.
I have tomorrow off, then I work another 2 days. So, like, out of a 7-day work week, or out of 7-day week, I was off 1 day.
Jesus.
And 3 of the shifts were like 8 hours. So, between that and...
Doug, if anyone ever watches this and they, like, work, like, a 45-hour work week at a fucking warehouse, they work, like... Actually, anywhere above a 45-hour work week, they're gonna be like, man, you are a fucking pussy.
Yeah.
Both of you.
Well, no, there's that, but also trying to sit down for, like, 6 hours and edit a Left 4 Dead video.
Yeah.
And also trying to get a second video out each week. which I think I'm just gonna skip this week. Like I think I'm just gonna skip uploading Wednesday and like just upload Hard Rain Part 2 like Friday or something.
Right.
Because it's getting quite stressful. But yeah, it's been a doozy. And also it was funny today at work. Some lady came in. She was this is like old lady, and she comes in. She orders a sandwich. She goes, sits down, and it's like a little boomer on Facebook. Opens up like either Facebook or YouTube. Has her phone at full volume, watching like videos or something. And at some point, she just falls asleep while watching videos. I turned to my coworker and I'm like, I think that lady literally like fell asleep over there.
Yeah.
It's because like you look over, she's just passed out while this fucking video's playing. It's just like this fucking. I don't even know what she was watching. It was like this fucking goofy ass like news channel or some shit. Yeah, I thought that was a funny part of the day.
I'd imagine.
But yeah, that's what I wanted to share. You can go ahead and talk about Helldivers now.
Yeah, well, first, I'm gonna mention I may have pink eye. Last night, well, pretty much all of yesterday, I noticed, my eye won't stop watering all day. And also, like, you know when you wake up and you gotta, like, blink the blurriness out of your eye?
Yeah.
I had to keep doing that throughout the entire day. And at around 11 last night, I come to the realization that, maybe I should check in the mirror and see if my eye is, like, irritated. It is bright fucking red. So I took some eye drops, just the, like, red relief ones that don't actually medicate you at all. And it kind of worked, but it didn't really relieve any discomfort. This morning, I took a shower, and the discomfort has been nowhere near as bad ever since.
Yeah.
But, yeah, now that that's out of the way, I had a 4-day weekend. I don't know if I'll be going back to school tomorrow. I certainly think so. I don't think I really have a choice either way, to be honest with you. But, ooh, finally I get to use my orbital railgun.
Epic!
It didn't target the right enemy. Alright, sick.
Lol.
But yeah, for the entire week, I got this game on Thursday. But for the entire weekend, since Thursday, I've been playing nothing but Helldivers. And it has become one of my favorite games of all time. It is just that fucking good. Even when I'm being swarmed horrifically like I am now. Oh my god. Hold on. Oh! I'm sorry. I things are going wrong right now.
Yeah, I could tell.
I am getting absolutely butt-fucked. And our goal is to clear out a fucking alien hive right now.
Yeah.
Well, my goal is, at least. That's not the main objective. But,
It happens.
But, yeah, not only does this game just perfectly scratch, my co-op, like, horde shooter itch in a way that literally no other game has before. Because it allows you to, number one, be your own powerhouse. But also, you're still part of a team, and every team member's contribution is valuable. Extremely valuable.
Yeah.
But also, this game has to be the most pro-consumer game I've ever played in my fucking life. So there's a battle pass in this game, which when I first saw, I was like, oh, fucking wonderful. And a store with rotating items. There's always two outfits, or armor sets, and 2 helmets. And there is a premium currency. However, this premium current... Alright. My teammate just fucking blew me up with a orbital strike. That's awesome.
Frank.
That happens a lot in this game. But, not only can you earn the currency through the base game battle pass, you can also find it in the fucking world. Like, literally just find it.
Yeah.
That's fucking insane to me. Like, when I first saw that, I couldn't believe my eyes. And so, I wanted to see if I could buy the premium battle pass without spending a single cent more than I did to buy the game, which was $40. This game is $40. You can get the like premium version for $50 to get some extra cosmetics. It's basically just a supporter edition. But the base game is $40. It's not even full price. It's $30 less than most AAA games right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can buy the premium battle pass without spending a single cent more than you did to buy the game. You can buy the premium currency, but I think that's more to get suckers to give them money. Like the guys that just can't resist spending money on video games.
Yeah.
Like premium currencies and shit. Just like an extra way for them to get money, I guess. I don't know. But also, the battle passes don't expire, so you just have them always, no matter what.
Yeah.
Alright, that kind of hurt. It's so fucking incredible. And then on top of that, you have the amazing... I hesitate to use the word class system, because it's not a class system. Like, you know how in Payday 2, you have builds, or in, like, Battlefield, you have your medic, you have your machine gunner, you have your sniper. Well, in this game, you spawn in and immediately decide what your loadout is going to be. Like... You decide what you bring in before you drop into the map, obviously. Like, what stratagems. They're basically like kill streaks.
Yeah.
But, like, for instance, what I do is I spawn in a LMG and an ammo pack that I use almost entirely for myself. I do still give ammo to other people if they really need it, but it is... The entire purpose of me having the ammo pack is so that I can dispense more lead.
Yeah.
But, wait, why is this waypoint here? The fuck? But, I also have heavy armor, which unfortunately armor is glitched right now. It still hasn't been fixed. It doesn't matter if you're wearing light armor, medium armor, or heavy armor. You will take the same amount of hits to die because the, negation is bugged right now. And there are a few gripes that you can pull out of this game, like the fact that there was a server cap for a while and there were plenty of people who just couldn't play the game. The fact that now now that the server cap has been raised, there is quite a degree of fuckery with the servers. That does kind of suck.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm not quite sure how to blow this thing up. Oh, I'm fucking stupid.
Guy's an idiot.
I really am. It's a stalker lair. Like, you have your normal bug hives where there are holes in the ground that the bug aliens crawl out of. Then you have stalker hives. Stalkers are these really fucking annoying enemies that cloak, and they also just royally fuck you up. If they manage to get the drop on you, get it? Because it's drop shock troopers. Halo ODST mixed with Warhammer mixed with Starship Troopers, but god damn, I fucked myself up. I lost my train of thought. Fuck. Oh yeah, if they get the drop on you, they can either like basically insta kill you, or if you are able to fight back, they will literally just say "fuck yo couch" and throw you across the map.
Real.
Be like, nah, fuck you. As a matter of fact, go over there while I kill your teammate, so you can't help him. They can royally fuck you up. But you also have other really cool weapons like fucking anti-tank rocket launchers. You have the recoilless rifle, the fucking autocannon, which is basically this gigantic anti-material rifle that you have to carry the ammo on your back for. That's meant for taking out the really big boys like Bile Titans and shit. But yeah, I don't know. This game just has a massive focus on cooperation, and I fucking love it. I was trying to get Joe to get it, but now that I've actually played the game, I'm not entirely sure it's a game he would actually like. Like, getting Joe to play Left 4 Dead 2 for the first time forever ago was hard enough, because he does not like first-person shooters. Like, it's just not his style of game. And while, yes, this is another horde shooter, the shooter part is, I think, probably a bit too focused on for Joe to actually enjoy it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like, this game just straight up fucking came out of nowhere. I remember seeing the trailer for it forever ago at the PlayStation Live thing stream on YouTube. And I thought, oh, that's cool. And then I saw it was like a PlayStation exclusive. And I thought, oh, alright, well, didn't want to play it anyway. Which sucks, because until I actually started playing the game, I thought it was a Warhammer game. And I'm not a big fan of Warhammer. I'm not super into it. But, I don't know, I kind of wanted to get into it, which is why I liked Vermintide. But now that the game's here, it's on PC and PlayStation. I think it's coming to Xbox in like a year. I don't know. I'm not completely sure. But, like, they had probably the best problem that a game developer can have. DJ Khaled suffering from success. I mentioned the server cap earlier. They had too many players playing, to the point that I was fucking with the game, so they had to put a server cap on the game. Like a player cap. And it was a while before they were actually able to increase that cap. It's now like 450,000, I think. But, like, per platform. But across PlayStation and PC, because it is cross-platform, which unfortunately means you have people that you can hear their TV through their mic. You know, you thought you escaped that coming to PC, but oh well. It's such a weird feeling too, because I haven't heard that in actual ages. But there are like I think the game passed 750,000 concurrent players across both platforms. Something like that.
Yeah.
No, don't come after me. That's okay. You don't have to do that. It'd be nice if my fucking teammates were here to help me. Like, I don't know what the fuck they're doing, but they are lagging way behind. But, I lost my train of thought again. I was literally thinking to myself earlier, like, oh, this game's pretty mindless. I'm glad that I'm playing it for stench, because, you know, it seems like I can really talk while I'm playing, because all I'm doing is shooting at enemies, and no.
Yeah. So,
yeah. But, like, the biggest thing for me about this game, the, like, funniest thing is comparing it to other games that have come out lately. That being Skull and Bones, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, fuck it, Halo Infinite, Like, just any AAA game, or as Ubisoft lovingly said, quadruple A game. Skull and Bones is the first quadruple A game. Fuck, even Payday 3 actually is a really good example, because it's another, like, co-op, almost horde, like, it's a wave shooter. But, like, you compare it to those, and you can get a pretty good idea of what all of the other games have in common. And it's the fact that all of them have been absolutely fucking ruined by either greed or the need to push out the game to meet a deadline. Whether the game is unfinished or just completely fucking devoid of any fun. Suicide Squad is another really good example. Or just the fact that, like, the entire game is one big fucking advertisement for the in-game store. With this game, like, you don't have to pay a single fucking cent past the $40 you paid to get in.
Yeah.
It's so nice. And the progression for this game is so, like, weird. Because if you don't pay attention to it, and you don't pay attention to your upgrades, which is kind of hard to do, I'll be honest, but if you don't, then you really might not notice the progression system. But the progression system comes from not only the battle pass, but... Oh, shit. Alright, yeah. Awesome. I tried to blow up a bug hole with a grenade, and one of the aliens popped their head out right as I did it. Bounced the grenade back at me and killed me. With his head. He headbutted the grenade back to me. Oh, which again, it'd be nice if my teammates weren't just absolutely buttfuck useless.
Yeah.
This is a very stark contrast to the last few games I was in. Oh. Give me my shit back. Oh, fuck. Why? Oh. But, like, your stratagems, your, like, kill streak type things. You fucking die. Oh, my Christ. Sacrifice for liberty! There were a shit ton of enemies surrounding me to the point that I couldn't do shit, so I just threw 3 grenades at my feet. I took down 12 of them, so 1 for 12 is a pretty good fucking ratio, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
But, also, I'm really sorry that, like, to everybody watching that my thoughts have been so fucking disjointed this entire time. That's a pretty normal thing for this podcast, but it feels especially bad today.
Can't be as bad as episode 40.
Was that the Halo MCC
Halo,
video?
right.
Yep.
Yep.
Incredible.
That was peak bad.
But yeah, no, you have your stratagems. You can call in orbital strikes. You can call in basically what is a space A-10 Warthog to do strafing and bombing runs on your fucking enemies. And napalm runs.
Yeah.
And you can upgrade those stratagems so that either they get called in faster, their targets are, more precise. Oh, heal, heal, heal. Thank you. Owie! But it takes finding things in the world you have to explore. And it's not like an open world game. I think the arenas are for the most part randomly generated.
Yeah.
Because you're fighting on multiple planets. Where the fuck? Oh, they didn't do anything. They literally have not done anything. Oh my they didn't even turn on this fucking terminal yet. This one dude is level 39! He's 18 levels ahead of me. And he really couldn't be bothered to do fucking anything?
He's on his brother's account, man.
Yeah, yeah. Like, the level 7 I understand, but Jesus Christ. We've already wasted 12 fucking minutes. And we haven't even finished the main objective. But yeah, no, it's a great fucking game. There's a lot to the progression system. There is a lot of, like, really gratifying rewards to actually trying to not only get better at the game, but, like, upgrade everything. I don't know. There we go. I successfully aligned to the satellite. The biggest thing I want to talk about, though, oh, shit! Sorry. There's one big... Oh, someone joined. Nice. There's one big part of this game, and that's that there are 2 factions right now. There might be a third coming in here soon. But there are the automatons, which are basically these robots, cyborg psychopaths that are killing pretty much everything. And, well, they actually shoot guns, so fighting them is kind of scary. It's basically like just fighting a war with other humans, almost.
Yeah.
Except, they have vehicles, and right now we don't. Vehicles are coming, but they have fucking tanks. And, like, AT-ST walkers from Star Wars. Okay, there we go. Extraction available, baby. But then you also have the alien bugs, which are what I'm fighting right now. The Terminids. I mentioned I thought this game was a Warhammer game. It is decently influenced by Warhammer. Especially with the name, the Terminids. It's kind of a play on the Tyranids from Warhammer.
Yeah.
Oh!
I was in the Warhammer universe.
Phew. Huh?
So I thought I was in the Warhammer universe.
Me too, until I actually, like, started playing it. And I was like, this seems really out of place for a Warhammer game. Okay. Yeah, thank you so fucking much, teammates. Again, I have 3 fucking teammates, and they're doing nothing. Absolutely fucking nothing. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm over here trying to, like, take over nests and shit and clear them out so we clear all these side objectives on the way to extraction. And they're just doing nothing. Like, normally I'm not one to blame that's a lie. I blame my teammates a lot. But this is warranted. This is 100% warranted.
This time's true.
It really fucking is. That's the unfortunate thing. Ugh. They didn't help me with the main objective. They're not helping with me with any of the side objectives. Where the fuck did my machine gun go? Oh, there it is. Oh, but they picked up my samples. At least there's that. There's one more nest yet, but I'm not even sure if it's worth it. Oh! We're just gonna leave them to that. One of them just shot me in the back of the head.
Real.
Holy fuck, this horde is insane. But the biggest thing I wanted to talk about were the war stories that have come from me playing this game. If you don't know the meme behind... I didn't even finish explaining the invasion thing. You have a shit ton of planets that are all under the control of humans, under one coalition called Super Earth. Super Earth is the center, it's just the Earth. But all the countries have aligned to help each other and become one united space faction, I guess. super futuristic. And each planet has basically a health bar that, depending on how many players are on that planet, there's not a good way to explain this. Basically, if one planet that isn't completely liberated and doesn't have like a buffer zone isn't being played on by anybody, it's going to be taken over completely by bugs or automatons, and they will fuck everybody's day up. And there's your rundown. There's a lot of like defense missions where suddenly, like, there's a major order right now where for the next 2 days now we have to make sure that Heath and Angel's Venture, 2 planets, are under human control. And one of them is under attack right now, which is what I'm playing on. But, yeah, if enough players do defense missions or missions on a planet in general, the planet will be liberated, and if enough planets in that sector are liberated, you move on to the next sector, yada yada yada. Anyway, on to the fun war stories. I have a friend that I met on Vermintide. Warhammer Vermintide 2. And this dude knows everything about not just Vermintide, but Warhammer in general. So you ask him for help on something, he'll be able to help you. If you ask him for help and it's a little too closely related to Warhammer lore, then be ready to get an earful. Which I don't mind, because he's entertaining about it. And I never really mind having game lore spoon-fed to me. Ugh! Can I please fucking move? Thank you. Okay, I'm just gonna fucking die. Ugh! This fucking sucks. Oh my god! Okay, I'm just dead. I should not be alive right now. My teammates are also miles away. This is just in no way, shape, or form good. Oh, my teammate's finally here, but he led more people here. Oh, or aliens. But yeah, we were fucking shit up last night on Fenrir 3. And, we did one mission in particular where we had to defeat 2 Bile Titans, which are these giant fucking, like, tripod enemies. And, if they spit on you for even 1 second out of their, like, 5-second long spew, they just instantly kill you. Like, no question. You're just dead. Oh! Okay. Sure, man. I just fucking died out of nowhere. But, yeah, we were there for pretty much the entirety of the mission timer, which is 40 minutes, and once the 40 minutes is up, you can't use stratagems, and you also can't have reinforcements anymore. Okay, can I... Ugh. Alright, thank you. I'm on the ship now. Everything's okay. I am very sorry for all the disjointed thoughts. Basically, we had to hunt down these Bile Titans, and we didn't realize that the big cloud of fog that was covering the entirety of the map could be rid of by killing these things called spore spewers. But basically the entire time we were being chased by hordes of bile spewers, which are smaller, but they're still really big and pretty tanky, unless you know where to hit them, which we didn't. And chargers, which have... Do you get it? Which have... Yeah, which have a shit ton of armor, natural armor, and they just royally fuck you up. And you only have a limited amount of reinforcements. We managed to kill both Bile Titans, but there was another, like, 2, I think, that we didn't know about. And long story short, we made it by the skin of our teeth. Then there was another time where I had joined a lobby of 2 other people on Malevolent Creek, which, if you have heard anything about this game, you have heard about the tragedy in Malevolent Creek, where everybody was fighting really hard on Malevolent Creek against the automatons, and we still lost the planet. Which, people are still fighting their damnedest on that planet. It is literally space Vietnam, because not only are you getting shot at with machine guns and shit, but also it's like pretty much all of the planets that you fight the automatons on, they are all like jungle.
Yeah.
It is space Vietnam, like, personified. But anyway, I went on Malevolent Creek, and I guess the other 2, like, timed out my other 2 teammates. So I was there by myself. I put down a distress beacon, which does absolutely fucking nothing because of the server issues. Normally that puts your server in priority for players searching quick play to join. Nothing happened. Nobody joined. So I ended up pulling some objectives myself. I destroyed 3 robot factories by myself. I destroyed a rogue research base by myself. And then, I had to extract by myself. Mind you, this was only my second time fighting the automatons. The first time was even better. It was a full squadron, and we were on, like, I think easy difficulty. But we alerted every single squadron we saw. And just like with the Terminids, the alien bug guys, if you alert a patrol, they will summon more. A dropship will come, drop more robots, sometimes giant mech dudes that will, like, one-shot you, and they'll fuck you up. So we were running pretty much the entire time. I don't know if we ever completed the main objective, but I know that we at least got an extraction. So I'm guessing we did not complete the objective, and we got an emergency extraction, which happens when the time runs out. When I tell you that, like, this was fucking scary, I want you to imagine you're on a desert planet. There are dust storms everywhere, and out of those dust storms, you see a bunch of fucking T-1000 Terminators with red glowing eyes and machine guns that shoot red bullets, constantly shooting at you with the accuracy of a trained Marine sniper. It was fucking terrifying. And some of the automaton units actually stagger you with every time that they hit you with one of their bullets. So if you get caught lacking, you're fucked.
Yeah.
But, yeah, like, I was blaming my teammates for that last mission. I still do. They were absolutely fucking horrendous. I have never had such useless teammates in my... I think I've put 30 hours into this game now. That's probably way over-exaggerating. Hold on. Oh, no, that's not exaggerating at all. It's 37 hours. In 4 days. I have not had a team like that. Every team I've had, if they weren't good at the game, they were still very useful. In one way or another.
Let me know if you need
My last team, for instance, we were fucking shit up. I had never seen a team 100% a mission faster. Me and one teammate had split up and started doing the main objective, while our other 2 teammates were doing bug hives and other, like, side objectives. And we completed the mission before, I think, at the, like, 15-minute mark. Which, if you are trying to 100% missions on difficulty 5, which is just called hard, usually you're treading the line of getting it to extraction on time. Which when it was me and the friend I mentioned earlier, the Warhammer guy, we were barely making it out alive.
Yeah.
For like every mission. I also mentioned earlier that one dude just pulled a fucking mech suit out of nowhere, which he's not supposed to have. There is a guy named Joel who is basically a dungeon master for this game. He gets up in the middle of the night and decides this sector... Hold on. This sector is inactive, and, this sector is inactive, and people are letting these planets go. So I'm gonna send a defense mission here. I think that's how it works, anyway. He also sets the major order, so right now, like I said, it's to keep control of Heath and Angel's Venture until the 2 days is up. He also changes the personal orders, if I'm not mistaken. Basically, he's epic, but he can also tap into, again, this is hearsay, but he can also apparently tap into just random player matches, and there are multiple people who do this on the Arrowhead team, the guys that make Helldivers, and can tweak certain things, like they can tease the Illuminates, the new faction that might be coming, and there's video of this. I've also seen videos of people finding vehicles, and they aren't in a session with any modders or anything. I saw one earlier today where they had found it's a vehicle that's supposed to be coming soon. I think it's called the Armored Buggy. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's just an slightly armored vehicle that has a turret on the top of it. And it was really cool seeing that.
Just the buggy from Half-Life.
Yeah, with the fucking Tau cannon and everything.
Yeah.
But, which actually, speaking of which, these aliens are very close in resemblance to antlions.
Real.
Some of them, anyway. But, yeah, I didn't expect that to happen to me. I didn't expect to just see a fucking mech suit. At first, I thought it was an automaton, which I got really fucking scared, because I am currently in the Terminated sectors. So if I started seeing robots attacking, that'd mean we'd be fighting two hells at the same time, and that's just not fun. But, yeah. Yeah, this episode has been going on for 58 minutes, and this is probably the second worst episode because of how awful I've been at talking today. I'm sick, and on top of that, playing this game and talking at the same time was not nearly as easy as I thought. So I apologize.
Yeah.
But, yeah, if you want to do the plugging and such, Joe, I think we've tortured them enough.
So we are on the YouTube is and Spotify is, which I'm actually working on getting Spotify caught up on the uploads since it's behind. Not as behind as Patreon, but
I was just about to say, yeah, how's Patreon?
it's behind. Spotify's behind by like 5 episodes maybe, which isn't horrible, but Patreon's behind by like 15.
Jesus Christ.
Probably more. I don't know.
Yeah.
Actually, I can check real quick while I tell you about our Discord that you can join.
Indeed.
Someone joined recently, though. That was pretty cool. Unexpected. And on Patreon, the latest episode is, once it loads, 34. It's almost 20 episodes behind. All right.
Wow.
Yeah, Spotify, I believe I posted just a couple of days ago. I forget which episode. Let me see. It was episode 46. Okay, so almost double what I thought it was, but that's fine because it's gonna happen at some point. I mean, no one even listens to it on Spotify. All of you listening are on YouTube, and that's what really matters. So thank you. all five of you for listening.
Yeah.
And if you want to join our Discord, that's absolutely free. It's pretty cool. You can go join, hang out. It's epic and cool and such. We also have our main channels, which I talked about a bit at the beginning there. How mine's like already dying. Granted, what little life it had. But yeah, you should definitely go check those out. And it's awesome. I think that's it.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to add?
No, other than, again, I am so fucking sorry to anyone watching this video. This was horrible. I fully acknowledge that.
Yeah.
I
Just
will
like
never
every
make
other
that
episode.
mistake again of playing Helldivers for Stench.
Yeah, I'm glad we avoided it with Baldur's though.
Yeah.
We foresaw the tragedy.
Do you
But
think
was
that
the
would have
only
been
time.
worse, or,
Oh, absolutely. It
same?
would have been like episode 40 levels. We would have been
Probably.
like started a sentence, a cutscene would have happened. We'd be like, all right, well, hold on, give me like 5 minutes, and then we would have come back a completely different topic.
Yeah.
Nothing would have happened when we played Baldur's
Which,
Gate.
to be fair, that happens with podcasts that don't even play video games while they're talking.
Yeah,
Get off topic for a few minutes and then never return to the original topic.
yeah, but the way we get off topic is by playing a game and just not talking for 5 minutes
Yeah.
and then forgetting our topics. I don't know. It's give and take. That analogy means nothing in this context, but yeah, see you next week.
Indeed.